Hi, Jim Connor here. We're at the SOCAP 2016 conference here in Fort Mason in San Francisco. It's a large conference. We met some very interesting entrepreneurs and a few foundations and investors. And right now I'm with Naa-Sakle, who is the CEO and founder of Eugenia
Shea.
Eugenia Shea.
Yep.
Good. Tell us about your business.
So my business is shea butter manufacturing, and we are essentially bridging the gap between low-income rural shea nut pickers in northern Ghana and global shea butter demand. So our company manufactures shea butter for sale in the U.S. and elsewhere.
What does it take to make butter, shea butter from these nuts?
So the process for us is kind of a long one. So it starts with the pickers. We work with hundreds of organically trained and sustainably paid pickers who have to pick at just the right time of season to make sure that the fruit is just as ripe as it should be, but not too ripe. The nuts are not moldy, they're not infested with anything. We then clean and sort again, crack, roast, grind, knead, number of other different processes, and then you make shea butter.
How did you form the company? Did you find a NGO or some other funding organization?
So our company is completely self-funded. Back in 2000, my mother returned to Ghana, which is where my family's from, and she discovered these really, really strong female-driven communities that revolve entirely around the shea butter industry. So, for example, in sub-Saharan Africa, I think 16 million women are supported by the shea industry. So we're targeting a very small segment of those in northern Ghana. And what she realized was that because of low literacy rates, low rates of people speaking English, and low technology and huge fragmentation in the industry, most of these women were getting taken advantage of. So she helped them form cooperatives and helped strengthen existing cooperatives, and tried to connect those pickers with demand. And then this business, which is shea butter as a finished product direct to consumers, was started about a year ago after the realization that when you're selling to other businesses, a lot of the times your customer base doesn't have values that align with your own. So I started the business because my mother was really, really passionate about the work that she was doing. And although she's fine now, unfortunately got sick a few years ago. And so I wanted to make sure that her life's work didn't go to nothing, and I was just in finance at the time, and thought spending my days with her was more interesting than spending my days in finance. So. Yep.
And this appears to have made quite a difference in the lives of the women. Is it only women who are working the business? Do you hire a few men?
Men are allowed.
Okay.
But mostly in the shea industry, it's mostly women. So we have about 150 members of our cooperative that pick nuts for us, and those are entirely women. And then we have 20 permanent workers at our facilities in Ghana, and those are maybe 18 women and 2 men.
Good. What are your goals here at the conference?
So our biggest goal here is to meet investors. Our company is growing really, really quickly, and right now for 2017 we don't have the capacity to meet our existing customer demand. So we're looking for preferably debt investors to help us expand our facilities.
But you are incorporated in the U.S. then, it sounds like.
Yes, we are incorporated in the U.S.
Okay, great. And you're in the New York City area, so you can find people. If people would like to reach you, I see your website here is, I'll let you do it.
Yeah, it's www.eugeniashea.org.
Okay. We're going to put your email up on the screen also, but we won't spell it out. So,
okay.
Naa-Sakle, thank you very much. I really enjoyed meeting you. I wish you every success.
Thank you.
Okay.